Hey team, it's Tom from FitCure. Welcome back to another lesson. Today is all about carbohydrates. And today we are going to be reading the labels, looking into those labels. So to get in there straight off the bat, the best foods don't have labels. So we are talking about things like fruits, your vegetables, your meats, your fish, your nuts, those kind of things. The whole foods, if you like, do not have ingredients. So if in doubt, or ingredient labels rather, if in doubt, just consume those and you would optimize body composition, I am sure. However, for the rest of us that live in the Western world, what to look for when we're looking at these things. So number one, serving size per container is one of the big ones. So these companies can be cheeky sometimes. They can give me a bag of crisps and I kind of start eating this bag of crisps and I start reading the side. It says, oh, servings per container. Only contains 25 calories. That's amazing. And then in teeny weeny little writing, they'll say, per serving size. And there'll be this little 25 gram sign of this 100 gram bag that essentially is quoting me the amount of calories for this 25 gram serving, which wouldn't feed a hamster. Or rather, it wouldn't even feed little Gizmo here. So pro tip with this sort of stuff, watch out for how many servings there are per container and don't eat out of the pack. Look at the serving size if you're going to eat those foods. Pour out what the actual serving is so you know exactly what you're consuming then in that case. So pour it into a bowl because there's some research out there as well that's talking about popcorn and how people who ate popcorn, regardless if you gave them a small bag or a big bag or whatever before they went to cinemas, they ate the bag. So you will eat what's in front of you. So pour out that serving size so you know exactly what you're consuming and then chow down absolutely guilt-free in the knowledge of how many calories that you are consuming. Nutrient content is the next one. So we know proteins, carbohydrates and fats. We definitely need to look at those guys so we see what our main macronutrients are and in what quantities when we're consuming food. But at the same time, the ones you've got to watch out for, especially in packaged foods, is things like sodium, sugar and fat. These are notoriously high in packaged food because packaged food is a saleable, marketable product and essentially they want you to keep coming back. They want to make it super tasty and like it or not, as human beings, we like sodium, sugar and fat. So they're going to mix those in there in different quantities to make us taste and to make us come back for more. Next one, so ingredients list. So first on the label is the highest quantity and then from there it slowly goes down the list. So if you can't be bothered reading the label, look what's at the top, look at the first five, and if sugar's creeping into that first five, chances are that food's probably not great for us. But you look at the ingredients and it goes highest to lowest on the ingredients list. So the bad guys, the ones to watch out for, different names for sugar essentially, is high fructose corn syrup, fructose, maple syrup, honey, molasses. Again, all different names for sugar. Sugar is a bit of a bad boy really, and he upsets our body composition and our mood and our general health. So highly processed foods, they have a really long list of ingredients to the highly processed foods. So if you're looking at a label and you're not quite sure if it's good or bad for you, if it's got a really long list or if it's got words on there you can't pronounce, chances are it's not for you. The less ingredients, the better in this case. So that is us done for today, guys. So keep earning those carbohydrates, keep working out before we consume those starchy carbohydrates. The rest of the time get those fibrous carbohydrates. And Gizmo and I will see you guys tomorrow for another lesson.